What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here, and this is not good for T-Mobile, guys. So T-Mobile, their CDMA network, basically their 3G network, right? They're shutting it down January or February. I believe they're shutting it down January or February. It's getting delayed, guys, for 3 months. And if I scroll down here to this one, it's getting not this one. It's getting. Actually, where's that video? Okay, so 3 months. It's this one right here. They're basically not gonna start their. I could have sworn. Hold on, I saw the video shutdown. I think I might have deleted that video. Where is it? Okay, so I can't. I might have deleted. I might have removed the website. They're not gonna start till. Oh, I found it right here. Okay, so their deadline was supposed to be January 1st, 2022, like the start of the new year. But they're not going to start until March 31st, 2022. 3 months delayed, guys. They're going to be delayed for 3 months. Think about that for a second. Okay, so they're going to be delayed. So I'm trying to think right here. Maybe it won't be too bad, but it's going to be bad, guys. And the reason I say it's going to be bad is because the fact that they're going to delay for 3 months, AT&T is going to get a head start as well. And while T-Mobile is working on in the third month to basically April 1st and above to the fourth months, they're going to be behind AT&T by a tad bit. And on top of that, when Verizon shuts down their 3G network, I still believe T-Mobile will be behind with them, regardless if it's several months from now. I think T-Mobile's in a tight spot with Dish Network's issue. I really think T-Mobile is in a very slippery slope here because, yes, they want to merge with Sprint to get create a more bigger network. But at what cost? What did it cost them? It cost them basically getting Dish Wireless involved to be the fourth major carrier, and now this problem is occurring. Dish doesn't want them to shut down because they're using their network, or basically some CDMA network. And now what T-Mobile has to do, they have to wait for Dish Wireless to basically, get caught up into 4G LTE and then 5G. And then, T-Mobile is just going to be dragging them around, and they're going to be slowed down. And T-Mobile, and I'm pretty sure the CEO and the T-Mobile executives are very upset about this because their plan was originally to start before AT&T and Verizon, of course, to be ahead of the carrier. What basically T-Mobile thought is, if we shut down our CDMA networks first, we're going to be ahead of the game. Even though Verizon and AT&T are currently kicking our butts right now, we'll still be behind. We have another chance to catch up. Because what T-Mobile thought was in 2019 they were going to be the top dogs. We got 5G first off the ground, and then they were going to finish it off with shutting down CDMA networks first. Then they thought they were going to be a little ahead, but what they didn't know is AT&T and Verizon are fast to adapting. They're quick when they see another competition doing something, they'll quickly go off like a lightning bolt. Like, they will respond. Like, they will not be they're not going to be snails. They're not going to go slow on it. They're going to be crazy fast. And now that T-Mobile's network is going to be delayed, this is just not good for T-Mobile. They're going to be behind AT&T. And even though Verizon is going to be shutting down their CDMA network in late December or early December 2022, I still think T-Mobile is scared of Verizon even catching ahead of them, because let's say so they're going to shut down in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So T-Mobile is going to be at a 4-month lead with Verizon shutting down their CDMA networks. But they're still going to be having this issue with Dish Wireless. So that makes me think T-Mobile is still going to be slow with this. And as soon as Verizon starts shutting down their CDMA network, T-Mobile is going to be felt left behind, and it's just not good for the company. I mean, Yeah, I mean, what T-Mobile could have done is they could have, just let Sprint fall, a slow, painful a bankruptcy, network, company death, to Sprint. But T-Mobile needed Sprint. T-Mobile's network has never been, has always been left behind, lagging, especially before purchasing Sprint. It was not good, guys. Like they had to invest more money. They didn't have a lot of money, but now they're a $1 billion company, which is good. But they're still lacking in network connectivity, and I really think T-Mobile is going to have a stressful CDMA network 2022 quarterly 1 through 4. I still think it's going to be very hard for them to shut down their network, especially with Dish going on. And, I'm not mad at Dish. I honestly could care less about their conflict. I'm just covering what's going on. I just think it's really crazy how T-Mobile is just dragging Dish like on the ground, and it's slowing them down. And honestly, there's nothing much we can all do. There's nothing much we can do. We could just watch and see what happens with this whole conflict going on. It's insane. It's pretty crazy to me, in my opinion. And T-Mobile is just gonna have to deal with it. Hopefully Dish can, like, even though Dish and AT&T are partnership, Dish is still kind of, it's still kind of chained up to T-Mobile in a way. I think T-Mobile is going to struggle with the CMA network issue, from time to from the time that's coming up. And with the whole Verizon CDMA network, I feel like they're gonna do it quick. Verizon knew they didn't need Sprint, but T-Mobile did because of T-Mobile's lack of coverage and speeds and connectivity. But that's basically what's going on with T-Mobile. I really hope they can straighten things out. If they delay it more than 3 months, it's just not gonna be good. It's gonna be a problem, guys. We'll have to see what happens here. Hopefully, T-Mobile can straighten things out with Dish, especially because, we're looking very like a slippery slope here, and hopefully, in the next coming, maybe by 2023, they can finally detach from Sprint finally, and just not have to deal with them. But aside from that, the fact that T-Mobile still has to cut short their removal for CDMA network, it's just honestly, you know, there's nothing much like I said we can do. We just have to see what happens at T-Mobile. I'm pretty sure T-Mobile is upset about this. Their plans were kind of delayed in the process, but we'll have to see how this works. What's going to be happen from January 2022 to February 2022, for the next 2 months of the new year. They're going to be deploying 5G, but they're not going to be shutting down their CDMA network, which will slow them down. It's probably gonna give them a what's the word I want to say, a huge potential delay for next year. They're gonna be behind by 1 year, I believe. That's just my opinion, though. I think they're behind 1 year, and then next year they'll be back on track, but they'll be behind for 1 year, and they're just gonna have to pick up the pace on where they were. And by that time, AT&T and Verizon are just gonna be going crazy at it. CDMA will be shut down, everything according to plan, and we'll just have to see how T-Mobile works things out, guys. T-Mobile is just not looking good for the new year. Hopefully, they can bounce back. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.